Hey there, I'm Anne Marie. I'm the founder of Thirsty for Wonder and the creator of the Wellspring, a Celtic recovery journey. And today I'm going to be answering your questions about sobriety and recovery and hoping to do this once a week. So let's jump in. The question today came through an email. Hang on one sec. Let me just pull it up. I want to make sure I get the wording right. How can I start exploring life without alcohol without feeling overwhelmed? This is such a good question because it can feel overwhelming sometimes. There's a lot of thanks to things like Dry January, the Sober Curious movement, and like really, really wonderful mocktail options and things like that right now that are on the market. Sober Curiosity is really, really, it's having a moment for sure. But there's also like a lot of voices around that. And the truth is that there's a lot of modalities and ways to recover. But what I want to empower you with right here, right now, is that if you are in a space of even thinking about sobriety in any aspect, if that is an hour sober, 1 day sober, doing a dry January or 7 days or whatever it is, there's already something happening within you that there's a wise part of yourself that is already kind of steering the ship forward, and that you can lean into that and trust that. Like, we know how to do this already. Support, guidance are all great things, but tuning into your wisdom and what your body is telling you is the absolute best way that you can do this. Yeah, you can do this. You know how to do this. Two things I want to talk about for this question. The first is start small. Start really, really small. And so, again, to reiterate, anytime sober is enough time to give you information. So let's say that you are coming home from work and you always pour yourself a glass of wine when you start to cook dinner. Even just delaying that behavior by an hour, even a half an hour, is enough time to collect information. And that's what we're doing, right? We want to make our decisions. We want to make the next right decision for ourselves based on the information that we have. And so, what can you explore in that space of choosing to be sober, whether it's an hour, 7 days, 30 days? How do I feel when I'm not drinking? How do I feel when I do drink? How do I feel the day after I drink? How do I feel 3 days after I drink? Because alcohol is in our system for a bit. Um, what am I drinking at? What's coming up? What am I drinking at? Are there specific situations at work or family life, or am I lonely? Looking at the HALT method. Am I hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? So, really exploring what your triggers are. That's incredibly powerful information to have as you start to look at sobriety in your life. The other thing I want to mention is look at adding and not subtracting. The focus on sobriety a lot of times is deprivation. I have to give this thing up. It's problematic. It's ruining my life. And I know for many of us, this is absolutely the work of saving our lives. It really, really is. I would offer a different perspective of looking at what you can add into your life, what's going to feel really supportive and nurturing as you continue this exploration. What if you're looking for softening the rough edges at the end of a really, really hard day? Take that question a little bit further. What's going to feel soft? What's going to feel nurturing? What's going to feel good and comforting to you at the end of the day? Think of all of the things that opens up. Maybe it's a cup of tea. Maybe it's curling up with a book. Maybe it's going for a run after work. It's not my choice, but it is for some folks. What are the things that are going to feel really, really comforting? And so when you make that choice, when you meet that need, then you get to make another decision from a place of feeling good in your body. But overall, take it really, really slow. Be really, really gentle with yourself. Know that every moment sober is a moment of information and data, and that it is all cumulative. It all moves us forward. So keep going, and let's get together again next week to answer another question. All right, I'll see you.